First Lady Melania Trump took a trip to New York this week, despite it being President Donald Trump's birthday. On Thursday, a spokesperson for the First Lady said Melania was in town on Wednesday and Thursday for a series of meetings, though it is unknown who she was meeting with or the reason for the meetings. She was seen leaving Trump Tower in a black SUV on Thursday. While it is believed she arrived in the city on Wednesday, it is unclear when on Thursday Melania left and if she was driven, took a train, or flew, which she was temporarily barred from doing after her kidney surgery last month. It takes approximately 4 to 5 hours to drive from D.C. to New York, while a train takes about 3 hours and a flight is just over an hour. The trip could be the first of many following her kidney operation last month, as it was revealed on Thursday that Melania will join Trump as he flies to London for his first visit to Britain as president. Before heading to the UK, Trump will go to the NATO summit in Brussels on July 11 and 12. Trump and Melania will then arrive in England on July 13 and are expected to stay at the US ambassador's residence of Winfield House at Regent's Park in the capital. While in the UK, it is believed the first couple will meet the Queen at Windsor Castle. Trump is expected to have a photograph opportunity with the Queen, but not a carriage procession. However, it is believed Mr. and Mrs. Trump will be honored by No. 7 Company of the Coldstream Guards, Britain's oldest regiment, who have served in nearly every major battle since the Civil War. The Coldstream Guards are one of 5 regiments which make up the Queen's Guard, infantry, and cavalry soldiers best known for standing outside Buckingham Palace and other royal residences. They are said to be rehearsing a ceremonial welcome band, national anthems and a presidential inspection ahead of Mr. and Mrs. Trump's visit next month. Previous visits to England have been cancelled following fears of mass protests, but this occasion appears to be going ahead. It will be Mrs. Trump's first official trip abroad as First Lady. Share this article. Her first public appearance following the surgery was on June 5 at a reception for military families who have lost a relative in action 27 days after she first vanished. She was seen again the next day in Washington, D.C. at a briefing from the Federal Emergency Management Agency on hurricane preparedness. The president, reading from a note card, introduced our great First Lady at the briefing and said she went through a little rough patch, but she's doing great. The room applauded the First Lady at his words. "The people love you. Thank you, honey," he added and reached out to touch her hand. The First Lady sat next to the president during the briefing. Reports from inside the room said she looked well and healthy. But she did not attend the G7 in Canada or the Singapore summit with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, claiming she could not fly for a month following her surgery. She was checked into the Walter Reed Medical Center in Washington, D.C. on May 14 and was in hospital for 5 days.